Hello everyone, my name is Carrie, and in today's video we're going to be doing a cash condensing and a cash unstuffing to take money back to the bank and put it into our savings challenges and replace it with some of our prop money. So let's get into it. Sorry if the video lighting isn't as great, it is very gloomy today. I will try and fix it in the editing portion, but we're going to get started with our cash condensing. Basically what I'm going to do is be unstuffing a lot of our savings challenges as well as some of our envelopes, the categories in my envelopes in our binders, and taking some of the money back to the bank so that it can start earning interest in our high yield savings account. So to get started, we're going to do our savings challenges, and this is our $5,000 savings challenge. We already have $1,500 in the bank with prop money that is replacing the money that we originally had in the envelope. And so now we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 550, 570, 590, 610, 15, 20, 25, 30. So $630 in actual cash. So we're going to take at least 500 of this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. Let's take well, these 50s are all pretty meh. So we're going to take one of these nicer 50s and leave it in the envelope, and we will come back and do a condensing once I have some bigger bills. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, $500, and we're going to put it in here with another $500 placeholder, and instead of taking another $500 placeholder, I'm actually going to take this 500 out and just have these two 1000s. So we're going to have now $1,000, $2,000 in placeholders plus 50, 70, 90, 110, 15, 25, 30. So plus 130. And then I'm actually going to leave the money in here right now for this $1,000 savings challenge because I want to keep that in cash, but I will come back to it and condense it once we have some other bills to condense it with. So we have $500 already in the bank, plus 100, 50, 70, 90, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 60, 70, 5, 85, 95. Is that $300? Yeah. Okay, so what I actually might do is take all of this out and replace it with a couple $100 placeholders, or 3 of them actually. Let's do 3 of the same one. Okay. So we have 100, let me just double check, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 60, 70, 5, 80, 5, 95, and 100. So that's 300. Okay, cool. I did that, I guess, the long way, but that's all right. So now we have $800 in this envelope in placeholders that can start earning interest in the bank. This one we're going to leave for now, and then we're going to unstuff this total amount for April so we can start fresh for May. And so we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 45. So $145 is going to go into our savings, and I just take this out every month. And then we can start May fresh. All right, so let's go back to the beginning here. We will do some more unstuffing in the other binders as well, but what I want to do is I want to condense this a little bit. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 15, 25, 30. So 130 is basically what we have in here. I don't really want to keep any of these 20s. This one's a lot nicer, so 30. So let's do 130. Put all of this back. Okay, great. Let's get a slightly better, less wrinkled 100. Okay, so we have 2,130. I have all of my balances written down in my budget binder here, so I'll be able to just double check that that is all correct later before I make my deposit to the bank. Okay, 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 555. Well, 430, I think that might be 445. So I want to take, it's not quite 500, but I do want to condense some of this. So let's do, yeah, we'll keep that 5. Well, hang on. Well, yeah, so that'll be a 10, 20, 40, 60, 80. So that's already condensed. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130. I think I'm doing this the long way, but anyway, here we are. So let's keep one of these. Take this, put this back, and this should be $100. Now this should still be 445. Let's just double check. I did that terribly. 100, 200, 300, 400, 45. Yes. Okay. We got there. We just took the long way to get there. The scenic route, as it were. Financial scenic route. Okay. I'm going to condense this one. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 55, 65. So $165. So let's get some nice, or keep some nice 20s. And then a really nice 5, which is this one. So this is 60, and this should be replaced with a 100 to make it 165. 1, 20, 40, 65. Yes. Great. I'm not going to unstuff this one until I finish the challenge. Alright, that's it for this. So then we will continue our, well, going backwards. Usually I start with the green binder, which is my variable expenses binder. And we're going to do our sinking funds next by condensing some of this. So I need $200. Oh, I don't have any more 100s? Wow, that's weird. Oh, here's one. Okay. We'll just do 100. I can replace it with some of these $100 placeholders if I want to, but most of the money I like to keep in here and not put it in the bank because I'm using it for a specific purpose. So in this case, I might just have to use a bunch of 50s instead. So I have 200, so this is 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60. Let's get some nice 20s. Nicer 20s. Well, these are all not that great. 20, 40, and then 60 that we'll keep in the envelope. And then, well, we're going to keep these 200, so this should be 120, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40. What? What is happening? Hold on. I think that this should be 250s, but I might have put back extra. Okay, let's just hang on a second. What was in this envelope? It was 360 or 380? 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60. I think it was 380. Let me check my, well, I'll check my budget binder after this before I take the money back to the bank. I think it was 380, but anyway. Okay, $20 is in lawn care. Household is probably going to stay the same because I spend money out of this. Let me just get a nicer 5 and a better 10. Was that a better 10, Carrie? I don't know. Okay. Maybe. And then we'll just kind of leave this like this. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150. What? 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 185 in household. I was like counting and then not paying attention to my counting in the middle of it. So 65 is in this. That's fine. I'm not going to do anything with that right now. Electronics. Can replace these with a 20 and maybe a slightly nicer 20. Family fun. I'm going to keep these in 20s as well because I spend out of this and we take it for date nights and stuff. Beauty has 55. Let's get a slightly better 5. Skincare. Yes, all of these can be condensed into a 20. So now we have 50 in here. And I do spend out of this as well, so I don't want huge bills. Let's see, clothing is already condensed. Can't do anything with that. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40. So we'll do 140, and let's trade all these out for 250s. Yes. Some of these 50s are actually all pretty bad. I maybe should have gotten some larger bills from the bank, but I figured I would just be unstuffing a lot of this, so I wouldn't need some, but I didn't really have as many large bills as I thought I was going to have. Okay, special occasions has 120, 40, 60, 80, 220. Yes, let's take some of these and let's do 250s. Since, yeah, we don't have any more 100s. Okay. Okay, and then we are going to just quickly grab this Savings Challenge book, which is from Sav Saves, and it is linked down below. But what we're going to do is I reset this challenge, and I think, yeah, here's a 20. So we're just going to take that back to the bank. And then everything else is empty, I believe, to start fresh for May. Because I want to... Okay, yeah, this still has a few dollars in it, I think. 32, yes, 32. And this is mostly from my like $1 and $5 that I've been saving, so I will save that. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I unstuffed anything in there. And then let's look at this. So emergency fund, yeah, I want to take all of this out. This should be $200. 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, $200. And replace it with placeholders. And now we have a 100, 2 100s. So now we have $1,200 in our emergency fund, or we will have in the bank, our mini emergency fund. Gas has 50, that is fine. Let's change this 10 out. Trash and recycle is fully funded with a $100 bill in there. Annual expenses 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 35. So 135. Let's keep 2 of these 10s. Let's keep these 2. And then let's change out this. Because I use money out, or I spend money out of this envelope. 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 45. Did I add an extra 10? I'll have to fix that and go double check all my balances when I'm done with this. Oh gosh. Okay, health is empty. We spent all the money out of that. Not shocking. 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, you know what? Let's take these 250s and put this last 100 in here. So we have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80. 380 in medical. Now, copays has, mostly already condensed. And we'll just get to or change out these two fives for a 10. I don't know if any of these 10s are super great, really. I always really enjoy this process of cash stuffing, is the unstuffing part where you get to put the money in the bank and get to condense it all and kind of start fresh for the new month and start stuffing it up again and getting it nice and stuffed and full. 20, 40, 65, 75, 85, 90. So car registration, I'm not going to be spending out of this till probably, this is a nicer 50, September. So I'm going to just put 90 in here. So this should be 50, 25, 35, 45, 50. Great. A lot of fives to take back to the bank. And actually our car registration is $130 a year, so we're almost at that goal. Okay, so 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30. So 230. So we're going to leave actually all of those. And then probably this one. And change this out for 220s. So there still should be 130. Okay, so 100, or 230. 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, and 30. Yes. And then car deductible is good, and this is our car insurance envelope till I make a new one. And I'll just swap this out for a nicer looking 20, but otherwise I'm just going to leave this. Okay. I think that is it for the actual cash unstuffing and the portion of taking the money back to the bank, the condensing. So let's count and see where we are at with, actually let me do it like this, with our money and what we're taking back to the bank. Alright, just grabbing my calculator, so hopefully you can see that. 51, 52, 50 in 50s. And then we have, this is a very large stack, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 640 in 20s. I think this should be, actually I don't know what the total should be. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, plus 140. And then, oh my gosh, look at all these fives. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, $100 in fives. Oh my gosh. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35. 135. So we should be taking back to the bank $1,165. And let's go ahead and just kind of play around with this for a hot second so we can see what $1,165 looks like going back to the bank. That is pretty crazy. You can see all of the different colors from the different kinds of bills, but that's kind of cool looking. Alright, so thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well and having an awesome day, and I hope you have an awesome weekend or week ahead. Thanks so much, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye!